Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. So in today's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk to you guys about some of the best ways to get over a crush. So a lot of you guys I know watching my videos are younger, and I feel like if you do get into a relationship when you're young, one thing that's gonna happen is you're gonna realize that you're probably gonna go through multiple relationships until you find the person that you wanna be with forever. And so I felt like in today's video, I wanted to talk to you guys just about like some different ways to get over a crush that maybe you had in the past. So if you are in a relationship, I'm not saying that eventually it'll come to an end, but I feel like there are some of you guys that are watching these videos that have been in relationships and now you're currently out of one and you're trying to forget the person or just get over the person that you were with in the past. So I came up with a couple of things that I think will be able to help you get over that person and some things that I think you can do to just make yourself feel happy and to kind of put yourself in a position where you're ready to move on to the next person and to be in another relationship and to be kind of like dating somebody again. But also before I start today's video is sponsored by Scentbird. So if you guys watched my last video, you guys would have seen that I also talked about Scentbird and showed you guys. Scentbird is a company that has over 600 different perfumes and colognes, and now they have like makeup and a bunch of different things that you can buy on their website. And so I love getting their colognes every month and I subscribe to it, and it's only $15 a month. And the reason that I like it is because I don't like going to the store and buying like full bottles. I would rather have a bunch of little ones and go through a bunch of different ones over time instead of just sticking with one boring cologne. So the bottles are really cool. This is what the bottle actually looks like, and when you twist it off you can actually pull the cologne right out of the like little socket that it comes in. This month I got Clive Christian and it says masculine on it. I got another one that says Confessions of a Rebel and it says Get a Room on it. And the last one that I got that smells really good is called Room 1015, and it's just says 1015 on it. So all the ones that I got this month smell amazing, and the reason that I like it is just because I can switch up my cologne all the time, and I love collecting colognes. If you guys want to check it out, I will have a link in my description. You guys can go and click on it and you guys will get a discount when you guys do sign up for it. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Here are a couple different ways to get over a crush. So the first one that I want to talk to you guys about is some different ways to like distance yourself. I feel like one of the main ways, especially right now, is social media. I think that if you're in a relationship and then you guys break up, one of the main things that I think you should do is unfollow that person and unfollow anything that's gonna kind of like remind you of that person. So I've definitely been in relationships before, and having to get over like the feelings are sometimes really hard, but I think that eventually you just realize that your life has to go on. And so distancing yourself and unfollowing that person on any of your social media platforms, I think is a really good idea. All right, so the next way that I think you can kind of get over somebody, and one really smart thing that I think anybody will tell you to do, is to be busy or to get busy or to try to fill up your calendar or fill up your schedule with different things to do. One thing that's definitely not gonna help you if you're trying to get over somebody is like sitting there thinking about it or not hanging out with anybody or doing anything and just being by yourself. I think one of the ways that you can like speed up the process of actually trying to get over somebody is by getting out there, doing things, hanging out with people, and realizing that like that person that you were going out with is not your entire life. You're gonna realize that there are a lot of other things out there that'll make you happy. So one thing that I think also goes along with this is being able to hang out with friends and to be able to talk about your feelings. I think that if you keep it inside and you're kind of bottling everything up and you're not really being able to express the way that you feel to people, eventually it's gonna get to the point where you're just gonna feel so down and you're not gonna really want to do anything because of how you feel. And so I think being able to open up and to talk to people and to be able to go out there and to be busy and to forget about those certain things that kind of reminded you of that person is important. So yeah, getting out there, being busy, filling up your schedule with hanging out with people and doing fun things is definitely something that will help you get over a crush. So the next thing that I think is important, and this is gonna make you just feel good overall, it's gonna help you get over somebody, but I think in general, it's just gonna make you feel good about yourself. But working out is a huge thing that I think a lot of people forget about when they're in situations where they don't feel good. Now, there's also a lot of like scientific studies that actually go into like people that are depressed or they have anxiety, all those different things. Going to the gym and working out and exercising actually helps all of those things and makes you feel better just as a whole. And so I think if you are going through something like a breakup or you're trying to get over someone, one of the things that you can do, and it's scientifically proven, is go to the gym and just work on yourself. Now, what I think also goes along with working out and exercise is making sure that you also do that like with your mind and the way that you think. I think sometimes we forget that when you're always thinking about negative things, or you're always dwelling on the things in your life that you're not really happy about, you're most likely gonna stay unhappy because you don't have really anything to look forward to. Like, you're not setting yourself up to make yourself feel happy. So just like how you'd go to the gym and you'd work out and eventually over time you'd see progress, I think that we also have to do that inside of our minds too, and just realize that when we do think about positive things and try to make other people feel happy and to like just be around happy people and to make sure that we're taking care of our mental health, I think that is something that's also just as important as going to the gym and taking care of like your body and all that. And I think that that just kind of like ties into just being happy and healthy as a whole. So if you are trying to get over somebody, I think you should go to the gym, you should exercise, you should try to think about all the things in life that make you happy and to think like positive things. And I think eventually you'll notice that you'll get over that other person. So the next one, but also one to kind of build onto the last point that I was talking about, I think that one really crazy thing that we all deal with and that we all have a hard time with sometimes is our feelings. And I think that it's actually really important to feel your feelings. If that makes any sense. I think sometimes people will have feelings about something, but they'll try to forget about their feelings and they'll push them to the side. And then eventually over time they come back and they hurt a lot more than if they would have just dealt with them when everything first happened. Now, I know that it sounds a lot easier than it is to actually do it, but I think that it is important to realize that like if you are hurting about something, if something like is really bothering you, or if your feelings are really hurt, I think that instead of pushing them to the side and trying to forget about them, you need to like feel those feelings and realize why it's hurting you, why it's making you feel a certain way, and then eventually just being able to build yourself up and to realize that you can get over it. Not everything sticks around forever, but I think that it's like when you try to just forget about stuff, that's the problem that people get into. So if you are going through a breakup or if somebody really hurt your feelings, I think that it just takes time, and you need to realize that when you do pay attention to your feelings and realize what it is that you're feeling, that's when you can actually start to heal and like get over that person or whatever it was that's like making you feel that way. And I think that also what goes along with like pushing your feelings away is when a lot of dumb decisions are made, and there are a lot of decisions that you kind of look back on and you realize that if you would have just dealt with the situation, you wouldn't have probably done those stupid things. And just realize that like there's also people there that are wanting to help you, like your friends and your family and everybody out there that's gonna uplift you to help you get over whatever it is that you're feeling. So yeah, just try to deal with the feelings that you actually have, and I think when you do, you'll get over them a lot faster. So the last kind of piece of information and like advice that I can give you guys is that you're actually a lot stronger than you think in these situations. I think that if you're watching this video because you're in a situation where you're not really sure what to do, I think that you need to realize that even on the worst days when you feel like it's not gonna get any better, you are a really strong person and you have people around you that are gonna help you get over those. So when you do have a really bad day, reach out to your friends or your family. A lot of people are there and they will listen to you and they will try to help you get over whatever it is that you're going through. And everybody goes through different situations and feels really different about things. That just shows that like you're human and that you do have these emotions, and I think that's something that's really cool. The really nice thing is that we have a bunch of people around us to help us. So yeah, you're a lot stronger than I think you think. And if you are going through situations, which I see my DMs and I see you guys going through all types of different things at school and at work, and so I just thought that I would make this video today because I know for some people like you might not get this advice from anybody else. So if any of these videos that I create help you guys out, let me know down in the comments. But those are the different ways that I came up with to help you guys get over somebody that maybe you had a relationship with. So those are all the different points that I came up with for today's video. I'm sure that I could make another video on this if you guys do like it, but if you guys do have any other questions, leave that down in the comments and I'm sure me or a bunch of other people will comment on it and kind of help each other out in the comments. Also, if you guys didn't know, I have 2 other channels that you guys could subscribe to. I upload videos on those all the time and it's like different content. So if you guys want to see more videos, then that is a great way to to see more videos from me every week. But yeah, that is today's video. If you guys want to check out Scentbird, I will have the link in my description. You guys can go and click it. I will also have a coupon code for it so that you guys can get it cheaper than what it already is. And with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will see you guys next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!